Again, everyone, this is Nocturnal Midnight Motorist. Welcome to another vlog video, and I'm going to actually attach um, a story time to this as well. So consider this a very special video. Um, so orientation was quite interesting yesterday. Yeah, very, very interesting. So, as you guys probably know what college and orientation is, yeah, I'm sorry because those freaking dogs outside are barking. But despite that, yeah, I don't know if you guys have been there. If not, so what they do is that well, at least with us when we were having our orientation, they were explaining like the different programs that they have, like library resources, the tutoring, and all that good stuff. And yes, again, I still have these allergies, unfortunately. Um, so it was kind of because I've never been to the orientation at all, and yeah, it was new to me, but everything else about like the programs and stuff, I already like knew majority of the things, except for some things. Um, there was this lady. She was over here like telling everybody to raise your paws and go roar, and nobody did it at all. And she's like, come on people, everybody go roar. And I'm like, oh my god. And there was it was just so freaking funny. I wish I was recording it, but I don't know if we were allowed to, yeah. So she was like, everybody go roar, and then all I heard was roar. And I'm like, oh my god. Raising your paws up and going rah, and then rah. Like, no. That was so freaking funny, I swear to god. Oh my god. Trash people. um yeah. I was just laughing, some people were laughing as well. um so like after all that, they had like these different booths. I mean, they were already there. Um, I was already like, how do I even say it? Basically, it's because like last week when I had to go to the college, when I was trying to situate all these freaking problems with the residency and stuff. Hey, I really hate these allergies, damn it. Anyways, yeah, there was these booths there. Well, it was the same here, and we got to get free pizza, but of course I didn't get any because I didn't want any. Um, I stopped at like PNC to open a bank account and all that, even though I already have one. But well, you see, there's some benefits from one of the things was getting 125 bucks. I'm like, hey, I could use that right now. I actually wanted to use it for savings. Oh my god, why? Why in front of me? It's because I already know the dogs are just start going crazy. Well, anyways, um, they had like I said, they had the different resources, like I mentioned, library resources, booth, and all that. They had these goodies, and I was able to claim two shirts, one of them for orientation, and the other one, well, okay, so I shouldn't really call it a vlog. I will just call this a double story time. Yeah, because the second story time is actually relating to art. It's quite funny. Really funny. It has to deal with the lore police, okay? Um, but anyways, with college, yeah. I was supposed to have gotten two, but I only got one, which was a white one, which is a STC shirt. It was white and it was stained. I'm like, oh, okay. So there was this guy who happened to be passing by with two, and well, he said hi, and I said hi. Hey, by any chance, if you can help me out here. These are not the words I exactly said, by the way. Um, I had seen some people like walk by with like two shirts. Do you know where I get the other one, or how do you get them, or how do you get the other one? And he told me, you didn't get one. I'm like, well, I got the white one, but I'm seeing people with two, so I'm wondering why. And well, he was telling me that they should have given me two, but yeah, I did. And he's like, do you want my no 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 okay. Mind you, my mom was on the phone. I was talking to her about it, everything that was going on. She heard him, and she was over here saying, go ahead. And I'm like, oh my god, he probably heard. But he was insisting that I get it. I'm like, okay, fine. Because no, it's okay, it's okay. Because he was telling me that he had a lot, so he wouldn't mind giving me this one. I'm like, no, 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 really. I'm actually currently wearing it right now. Um, yeah, so he insisted. I'm like, okay, all right. I really appreciate it. And then like, basically, he was gonna take it off to give it to me while he puts on the other shirt, the one that they were giving out as well, because they were giving out two. And he was over here asking me questions like, so you're a freshman? When did you graduate? Did you like do you like the experience here? And I'm like, yeah, I'm over here answering. Well, I mean, I guess I'm a freshman. I don't know. And then he's like, when did you graduate? And I'm like, 2016. And he's like, he had that face like, oh, so you're 28 and 20. And I'm like 29. Oh, wow. And then, yeah, and okay, like after all that, he gave me the shirt, and I was still talking with my mom on the phone. And this was also another funny thing. I was talking to my mom about my classes, and I mentioned about sociology because I'm taking that. Um, my sociology professor so happened to pass by. She was passing by, and then she like walks backwards, like immediately looking at me. She's like, I heard sociology. I'm like, yes, I'm taking the class. And she's like, is it with me? And I'm like, yes. And she's like, she got all excited. I'm like, oh my god. That, yeah, that she was happy about it, and she said that, that she was glad, and I was going to learn a lot from there and stuff. Um, so after all that, I, well, me and my mom went to KFC. I was telling her about the guy. Like, yeah, he was asking me questions like that. And she's like, he was flirting with you. I'm like, Mom, please. No, 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 no. Yeah. A lot of, things went good yesterday. I got help with the classes because I was trying to take the integrated reading and writing and composition, basically the classes that I need. And my brother had told me he's working Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which I don't have classes on Fridays. Because obviously I should have, but I was still unsure what my brother's schedule was gonna look like. So thankfully, mercifully, I think he'll be able to take me. He didn't mention the times, but my schedule has like a gap where like I have like a morning class, and then I won't go to my next class till like 3 hours later. Which to me it's fine because I'll be able to like just draw somewhere or write and all that. So, yeah, it was pretty fun yesterday. It was pretty fun. And this just kind of goes back to what I was just saying in the other video, that my parents are going to have to figure this out. They can't be dependent on me to be taking care of these dogs and stuff because, well, for one, I didn't ask for any of these dogs. I've already spent almost 3 years just dealing with this. I need a break. I need to breathe. In fact, when I was over there at the college, I was able to like I didn't even feel the stupid congestion. It was kind of there, but not really. And just that. I know I probably seem like I'm in a rush. It's because I kind of am, but I'm still taking my time because no matter what time it is right now, I want to spend time with you all as much as I can. Oh, well, before I get with the second story time, um, my tablet is coming today and I'm very excited about it. Like, I was hoping that it would come right before my semester starts, which is next week. And yes, sure enough, it is coming today around 10 to 2 p.m. And I'm just like, oh my god. Yay, 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 yay. Um, I know I keep going a lot. It's because like right now I'm actually like tired. These allergies are really annoying me. I hear it and I'm just like, I hate it. Other than that, that is one of the good news, and that's for the first story time. Second story time, which is still revolving around yesterday because, well, this is funny. And I know you can hear music. I'm going to like mute it. That way you can add, the other silly music that I usually add when I'm talking about something so ridiculous or whatever. Okay, so I had this person on my Twitter, even though I don't have the like because I blocked this person. Anyways, so it's very short. There was this person who came to my Twitter and he had the audacity to start talking. He was over here talking. It's really ridiculous. I'm trying to kind of like look for it. He was over here basically just commenting about how Michael Afton would be 50 to 60 years old during that timeline lore, or beliefs and theories and all that. Basically, because I had posted a drawing from that's going to be part of a story that I'm creating, which is Requiem for a Burn Tomorrow. As I mentioned before, I have a trilogy that I'm working on, which is Welcome to the Family, The Last VIP, and Requiem for a Burn Tomorrow. So Welcome to the Family is high school era, and The Last VIP is like sister location. But just letting you guys know, this is not based on the Five Nights at Freddy's timeline. Please don't be like this person, being the lore police, okay? Because he was over here policing me that after the incident, Michael was already like 50 years old, and I'm like, have you ever heard of an AU? Like, have you ever heard of an AU? Question. But I have the video here where I was basically like showing like how freaking ridiculous it is. I Yeah. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Because I have. Oh, look, right here. I don't think she can be that, young. She as in me. Young since Michael is already about 50 to 60 years old. At the time of that part. And I'm like, actually, in my universe, I was 16 and he was 18 during high school. I'm not doing. I'm not going by Five Nights at Freddy's lore and theories, obviously. And then he makes another fucking comment later on saying, a minor can't meet with adults in Utah. The age is consent is 18. Do you think that people in Utah give a damn? And again, AU. Have you not heard of an AU? A store, why, like, in my head, I'm like, why don't you police the ones that are shipping animatronics with children? Okay? Why don't you tell somebody about how people want to be shipping a brother with a brother? Things like that. Why don't you police the people that are doing inappropriate things as far as, like, things that don't make sense? Of all policing, I'm being policed for a 16-year-old me and an 18-year-old Michael. So my thing is, what about the other things? I mean, it's very, like, this is mundane, okay? This is... It was so freaking funny. And I left a comment saying... Where is it? Oh, here's my comment. This was my comment before I fucking blocked this guy. I'm like, okay. If people had a problem with it, they'd be like you, the problem. And you shouldn't be coming and jumping onto my page and lecturing me what's right and wrong when it's a damn story. People like you shouldn't be here, period. Plus, they never kissed in high school. So, and then I put the little squiggly thing and Midnight Motorist, and I blocked the guy and I reported him for harassment. Because it's like, in this case, this guy's harassing me, and it's like, people in Utah in high school, do you really think they're being, monitored? Oh, you're 18, you're 16. Oh, yeah. Everywhere you go, there's always, Michael's rebellious, okay? And, this person was acting like if it was another Scott Pilgrim thing, with the 22-year-old and the 16-year-old. So it's like, okay, yeah. I just laughed. I don't know. But yeah, it's like, even though I create autobiographical stories, so you guys should know what autobiographical stories are. If you don't, look it up. But I will sprinkle a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's lore or whatever. But there's no, this timeline, it doesn't make sense. Okay, but when it's my story, why should it freaking matter? I am not making my stories based on a freaking timeline. It's my story. I'm 16 in the freaking high school, and yeah, it's those two stupid dogs from next door. The ones that my dad favors, or not favors, but yeah, he favorites them, and he loves to bring them over here. Like, they're not your dogs, bro. But anyways, yeah, he's already complaining, but either way, my mom blocked that area. But as I was saying before I get sidetracked, guys, I am telling you, this is not a timeline story. There is no rules when it's your story. And I'm talking about, like, if you want to make a Five Nights at Freddy's story, go for it. If you want to change things a bit, as far as, like, again, I'm not going by timeline. I'm doing, like, for example, I was a teen in high school, obviously. And in fact, in the last VIP, it's a sister location based story in a way. And it's actually inspired by an actual timeline that I got into Sister Location. When Sister Location's first trailer came out, I was in high school during that time. I was near graduation. So, yeah, that there, I'm not going by timeline with Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm going by my own imagination and my own things. You know, I really hate when people come to me, you know, saying all this crap, when it's like, you know, you're saying a 16 and an 18-year-old is bad in Utah. However, you don't take the time to actually look at the reality of the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom, where there's messed up people shipping Gregory and Glamrock Freddy, and you have, you know, Gregory being shipped with some other little kid. And then, you know, like, again, animatronic ex-child, or like, oh, I want to ship siblings and stuff. Why don't you tell them crap instead of going to somebody that literally just made a 16 and an 18-year-old dating, but oh, it's against Utah's legacy, whatever. I'm just saying. And it's like, look, you know, you're over here being stupid, because basically he's just trying to find something to just bring me down. And that's why I'm like, I said what I said. Like, if people had a problem with it, they'd be like, you? The problem. And you shouldn't be coming and jumping onto my page and lecturing me what's right and wrong when it's a damn story. People like you shouldn't be here, period. Plus, they never kissed in high school, so, and then Midnight Motorist. And I blocked the guy and I reported him, like I said, because it's true. Like, if people have a problem, then that's their problem, basically. So, in other words, you're the problem. So, and I'm telling you guys now, don't let anybody, if you want to change the timeline, it's your freaking story. Don't let lore police, you know, get you down, okay? Because I've been through a lot of crap in my life as it is. This barely even made a dent on me. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, you're just an annoying fly. You're an annoying mosquito that's just annoying me. So I'm gonna just swat you away and block you. Because really, as you can tell, he's just trying to find different things to just put down my story. And it's like, you don't even know my story. You don't know shit. Like, you don't know anything at all. And that's why I'm like, actually, and I was gonna put it in bold, my universe, she, aka me, is 16 and he's 18 during high school. A minor kid mixed with adults in Utah. The age of consent is 18. Okay, again. Do you think people in Utah give a fuck? Like, yeah, and it's like anywhere you go, there's always bent in the rules. There's people bending the rules. So, and you know what I mean? It's like, again, what's worse? Policing a 16 and 18-year-old being together in Utah, Hurricane High School, who haven't even kissed yet. And even if they did, so what? You know? Or like Scott Pilgrim with I forgot his age, but he's in his 20s, dating a 16-year-old. Right? Or even an animatronic dating a child. Yeah, you tell me, guys, what's worse? Policing over something so mundane. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not mad. It's just people being people, you know. But really all I want to tell you guys is don't let people police you. I mean, it's your story, you do what you want to do. Just like with me, it's like this is my story, and yeah, it may be illegal or whatever, but again, reality. Do you think people in high school even give a damn? You think that there's constant cops looking at everything? Oh, I see this person and this person together. I'm gonna go and investigate them and keep stalking them and all that. And oh, they're 16 and 18. I'm gonna arrest them for holding hands. Yeah. How stupid is that? And I know I basically like spoiled some of the story for you guys, but I had to talk about this because this was yesterday and part of today. But other than that, guys, yeah, so interesting, very interesting. But this is all for now that I have for you guys. And once again, thank you so much. I just saw that I had 90 subscribers. I'm very happy. I did not think I was gonna get 90 subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. I mean, I know that it seems like I'm in a rush. I actually am because my mother's calling me. But thank you guys so much for everything and for every support that you give me. And you know, now with this tablet coming in, but starting the semester very soon, which is next week, I will still try to do things for you guys, but also for me, because this is something that I want to do. I am not feeling obligated by anybody, like, because I know you guys are very understanding, hopefully. But hopefully I could provide a little more content for you guys instead of just these kind of videos. But anyways, that is all for now, guys, and hope to see you guys next time. As always, stay spooky, and I'll again see you guys next time. Sorry, goodbye.